Hey guys, a new update just came out for the PTS on PUBG Xbox, so I thought I'd go over everything that's included and let you know what to expect. So previously I thought the PTS would at least have the build that we're going to be playing on the 1.0 version when it does launch on September 4th, but that's not the case. The only thing that we're going to be testing on the PTS is the GCoin and crate system. Now, first off, let's acknowledge that name, GCoin. Not sure exactly what that stands for, but sure. Anyway. The GCoin currency system is something that you're going to actually pay for with real life money, and it's going to work side by side with the BP system that we already have in place. So let's go ahead and get into the patch notes and see what they say. Starts off with, as we mentioned in the Xbox 1.0 announcement, we will be introducing a new in-game currency system to purchase cosmetics on 1.0 launch day, September 4th. This currency is called GCoin, and we'll go over how it works below. We wanted to announce that we'll be testing out the new GCoin and crate system as well as the overall lobby features on the PTS. As this is the first time we are introducing these changes to PUBG on Xbox, we are focusing on testing the stability and integrity of the system before it hits live servers. Now for those of you that haven't used the PTS yet, if you do want to download it, all you have to do is search PUBG test server on the Windows Store. Look for the icon of PUBG with the logo PTS on it, and you can download it and launch it. The PTS is available right now, and it will be available until the 1.0 launch day of September 4th. But please be aware that only solo third-person perspective on the NA server will be available to play due to the lower player numbers compared to the live servers. So really this is just to test out the currency system. If you want to play with the new items that you get, then you're just going to have to play solo third-person perspective. Players will be given 13,000 GCoin each. This will be enough to purchase everything available with GCoin. We are also giving everyone 100,000 BP on the PTS. As this PTS focuses on the new crate system and GCoin, please spend every penny you got. With the 1.0 launch, GCoin can be purchased in the Microsoft Store and in the in-game store. So they show us the different amounts that you can actually purchase, but they don't exactly show us how much they're going to cost, but we can take some guesses here. There's a 500, a 1,000, which you get an extra 100 for purchasing, a 2,000 where you get 300 extra, 5,000 and you get 1,000 extra, and finally what we get on the PTS, 10,000 with an additional 3,000 GCoin. I'm just going to guess and say that 500 is going to cost us $5 and 1,000 is going to cost us 10, and then so on and so forth, 20, 50 and 100. It's going to give us some really outlandish amounts that we can actually purchase, and that's unfortunate. I wish they wouldn't have went down this path, but I understand that a lot of games treat these things as businesses now. At least with these microtransactions, you're not actually just opening a loot box and hoping that you get something good. With the GCoin, you can directly purchase the items that you want, and you'll know exactly what you're getting when you do so. I guess if there is any good kind of microtransaction, that would be it, just because you know exactly what you're getting. It's not up to random chance when you're purchasing it with your real life money, but that's where your choice comes in. You don't have to do it. Like, I won't have to do it if I don't want to, and I'm not going to be spending money on the microtransaction system just because that's something that I really don't care about that much, honestly, and I just don't believe in supporting those types of systems. But I understand that video games have to find ways to keep earning money, and if people want to buy cosmetic items, as long as it doesn't give them an advantage in-game, I'm perfectly fine. Go ahead and buy those. It's always a choice between what you want to do and what you don't want to do. With GCoin, you will be able to directly buy cosmetics such as skin sets and parachute skins, as well as other items such as Event Pass Sandhook, skin sets that are made up of items that can be obtained by crates, skin sets that can be unlocked from the Event Pass Sandhook, and skin sets exclusive to GCoin. So you can see there that some items are going to be exclusively bought and paid for, kind of like we have the banana suit and the instructor set right now. You can buy those straight away for $5 if you want to right now from the in-game lobby, and you'll have to purchase some GCoin in order to buy the event pass. In the background, I'm just going to have what I looked through on the PTS while I was able to do it. I'm sure you've seen some of the items that I was scrolling through. If any of those interest you, you can see the amounts that you're going to have to pay, and I imagine that they're going to be a similar amount once they do come out. And if my guess on the conversion rate is correct, where 100 GCoin equals $1, you can maybe see exactly how much those things would cost you in real life money. Alright, the patch notes continue. On the other hand, crates cannot be purchased with GCoin and will only be sold for BP. After looking at feedback on crates from the game preview phase, we've made a few changes. You will now be able to choose which crate you want to buy. We've made a few adjustments to the probability of getting certain items in the crates. You'll be able to see a preview of what is inside each crate, and crates will not increase with each purchase, and each type of crate will have a fixed price. There will be no locked crates. You can't buy keys to open crates because they have no locks on them. See, now this is something that I can get behind. This is something that I mentioned in my previous video. What does PUBG have to do to compete going forward with the new games that are coming out? And a couple things that I mentioned, just stuff to make the players happy. And players were not happy with the BP system and the crate system and how everything was working. On Xbox, we have no reason to have increased crate costs with every single one that we buy, just because we can't resell those items on the open marketplace. So this is pretty cool. You can actually target the crates that you want to buy specifically, and then buy them for 1,000 BP each. Previously, the cheapest crate you could get was 700, and it would give you a random crate from all the ones that are available. And then after that, it would go to 1,400, and then 2,800, or something like that anyway, and then it would keep going up until it was a lot of BP, and you're spending a lot of your hard-earned BP on crates that are just going to give you the same exact item that you have. At least now, you can kind of hand pick and choose which ones that you want to open, and then maybe you'll get a better chance of getting that item that you really want. And even if not, you're not spending an enormous amount every single time you buy. We'll also be adding a few new crates to the overall system. As of September 4th, there will be a total of 5 crates available to purchase with BP: Wanderer, Survivor, Biker, Western Military, and Raider. And last but not least, weapon skins are officially coming. Weapon skins will be available through the Raider crate. We'll have other ways to purchase weapon skins in the future as well. And yeah, you can see here that the weapon crate, the Raider crate, is 2,000 BP, and the other ones are 1,000. So that really gives us a choice to decide what to do. I think with the cosmetics I have right now, I'm perfectly fine with. So what I'll be doing, if we get to keep our BP that we've been accumulating through the game preview, I'm going to be just buying a bunch of weapon crates just because I don't really care about the other cosmetics at this point. I would like to get some of these weapon skins just because they're only BP. I don't have to spend real money on them, and that's good news for me. So they wrap up the patch notes by saying GCoin was developed specifically with Xbox One in mind. We developed this currency system as a way to adapt to the needs of the Xbox ecosystem and the absence of a marketplace. As PUBG's economy is still relatively new on the Xbox platform, we had more flexibility to make changes and implement community feedback. We hope you enjoyed testing out the new GCoin and crate system. Please be sure to leave us your feedback on our channel so that we can continuously improve upon the system in the future. So yeah, I fired this up this morning and I was able to take a look at some stuff, and that's what you're seeing in the background. I did get quite a few weapon skins. I didn't get the most rare ones or anything, but I did get some pretty decent ones. And it'd be fun to go out there and mess around and go in a match and play with these weapon skins. But unfortunately, the PTS went down at some point when I was recording, and so I couldn't actually get into a game and show you the weapon skins in that way. But what you have to do is you have to go to your store and then go over to your items and basically open the GCoin. But even then, it didn't give me the 13,000 GCoin that it said I was going to be getting. It gave me 7,900 if I remember correctly. So I think they're having some problems. I also couldn't purchase anything with the GCoin yet. I could see everything that I could purchase, and you saw that earlier. I was just scrolling through the items. But when I tried to purchase them, it said failed, and then it said it was being delayed. And so there's obviously some issue going on that they're trying to fix right now since they took the test server down. But after about an hour, it still hasn't come back up. So just be patient if you guys want to try this out. The test server, for me currently anyway, is down. But by the time I make this video, it might be back up and running, and you guys might be able to purchase this. So just keep that in mind. Now, what are my thoughts on it? I kind of have mixed feelings. So one, I don't like microtransactions just by default, but if they're only cosmetic and you know exactly what you're getting when you purchase the item, then I guess that's okay. I just won't be purchasing the microtransactions just because I don't really care that much about the cosmetic items, but I know a lot of you guys do, and I know a lot of you guys will be purchasing them. It'll just be interesting to see if my guesses are correct, where 100 GCoin is basically equal to $1, in which case they allow you to spend $100 on GCoin, and that's something that can happen pretty quick, especially for younger people that don't really have a sense of how much $100 is at this point in their life. They could have a credit card on their Xbox and click that button and spend $100 on GCoin, which is pretty unfortunate. I wish they would have kept it at a max of like 20 or 25 bucks just in case something like that does happen. But on the other hand, I do appreciate the fact that the crates are at a fixed rate of 1000 BP, and it's cool to see that weapon skins are going to be purchasable with BP, because I was afraid that those were only going to be opened with real money with keys, because that's kind of what they have in place on PC, I believe. But there are no keys on Xbox, they said it there, so you'll just have to worry about the BP and then the GCoin if you want to get those extra cosmetic items. Let me know what you guys think. I'll be interested to see what you say in the comment section below. Are you excited for the cosmetic items? Are you excited for this new system? Or do you just not care? One other quick thing, a couple people have asked about merchandise on my channel. About a week ago, I made a hoodie for myself on Teespring using my logo that I created, just because I wanted something fun to wear around and represent the channel, I guess. But I thought it looked cool, so I just wanted to put it on a hoodie and use it for myself. But then a couple others seemed like they were interested, and so what I did, I just opened a Teespring store, and I'll have a link to that in the description. I'm not going to mention it in every single video because I don't expect you guys to go out there and buy a bunch of t-shirts or anything like that. But if you guys are in fact interested, you can go to that site, and anything you purchase does help out the channel a little bit. So like I said, definitely not required in any way, shape, or form. Just put it out there as an option if anyone is indeed interested. I also have links to my Discord and Twitter account in the description below. Remember to like the video if you found it useful, and subscribe to stay up to date on everything PUBG Xbox. We should have some more content coming along the way, some exciting times, a lot of news and a lot of information coming out, so stay tuned for that. But with that being said, I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. Until next time, I'll see you later.